nuggeties, what is up? How are y'all doing? How are we feeling? Are y'all all right? Are y'all good? Happy Sunday. It is day 8 of Bookmas, and we are pre-recording these weekend videos because I don't get no breaks while the kids is here. So today's video is going to be a little short because the kids are home. And I know at any moment they're going to come in asking me for something. So before we get into what we getting into, I want to open this little bag with y'all. So I was able to get a new book bag. My niece works for Macy's, and when they buy things, they get little gifts and stuff. So this is my little gift and stuff for buying a bunch of stuff. So it is from their fragrance collection, but it came with a cute little bag. So let's look at it. Now, it's not like your everyday bag, but I said this is like a good book bag. So it look good. It got a little zipper. It came with a little strap. I could see me just throwing a bunch of stuff in here. Like just taking my Kindle, just throwing it in there. Oh, it got a little big section. I can fit my little Kindle in here. Let's see. Yep. Look, boom, right there. And then it smells like cigarettes. I don't like that. Versace. Look, I can just throw the little book in there. Bam. And we are on our way. Now they know they could have made this a little bit bigger, but you know. So I got a new book bag. And we just gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, so on to what we are here to talk about. So I've never read Christian fiction. Maybe like years ago when I first moved to LA, and I was surrounded by my sister and like her group of close Christian friends, and they took me under their wing. And I think one of the books that was like a Christian fiction was like called the shed shack, something in the shack. I don't know. If you know it, put it in the comments. I don't know. But yeah, I think I tried to get into it, but couldn't really get into it. But the other day, I was scrolling on Instagram, and I follow one of my mutuals, and I saw that she had posted something about Christian fiction and wanted to get into Christian fiction. I was like, maybe, I could go check it out and see what they doing over there. And so when I was picking out my Christmas TBR, I just happened to see Tony Shalhoub, however you say that lady's last name. I saw her books, not even knowing like it was Christian fiction. I was just like, oh, it's a holiday cutesy book. I don't know, I'm gonna read it, you know? But when I opened up the first one I read, which was You Make It Feel Like Christmas, and I was like getting through it, I was like, oh, they talking about God up in this thing. I didn't know that. So You Make It Feel Like Christmas is about Star, who is home for the holidays because her sister is getting married. And if you've read Only for the Week, this is like the Christian version of Only for the Week, because Star's sister is marrying her ex, and they did my girl Star dirty. They did her dirty, and she's trying to, hold it together, hold on tight. She don't want to throw hands in the name of the Lord. So the book is really all about love, forgiveness, redemption, and God. in Jesus. So what I will say is that it did feel like something was missing. The added scriptures and prayer that the characters were doing didn't throw me off. Like, some of them was like, oh yeah, you better praise God. But I don't know, I just wanted more from the characters. I just wanted more more reaction to the things that was going on. It was just like, yeah, we're Christians and we're just gonna let it roll off our back and turn the other cheek. And knowing in the real world, like, we are not always the perfect Christians, and I guess this is supposed to be like showing us how we should react in the real world when people do us wrong, when people do us dirty. But you know, let's be realistic. Like, we not perfect and we don't always react perfectly. So I just wanted a more natural reaction from the characters. So Star, she ends up getting back connected with her brother's friend Waylon. He is running his late mom's Christmas shop, and Star is helping him redecorate because his mom passed away and he just don't know what to do. And in the midst of that, you know, there's some mutual pining going on. And the book is happening so fast that we really don't get to see their relationship flourish and grow and the tensions build. It's just like they're together one day and then the next day they talking about going on dates, and then they just falling for each other, and it's really just no gradual build up. It's just like, boom, we in love. And I'm just like, okay, girl, I mean, you know, where's the meats and potatoes? You know, where's the meats and potatoes? So I gave that 3 stars. I just wanted more reaction because there was a moment where Waylon had an interaction where I felt like he should have been turned up. I feel like, who you coming to check? Huh? What's happening? And he gave the person no reaction. He was just, you know, and I'm just like, okay, I get it, you know. But sometimes you gotta check people in the name of the Lord. I'm sorry. Okay, moving on. So after I read You Make It Feel Like Christmas, I did follow up and read The Christmas Catch, which is also by Tony Shalhoub. Shababai. So I read that, and I don't really know which book I liked more because they were both on the same vibe. You have Star, football player, he gets injured and he's coming home to recover and recuperate. And in the midst of that, y'all, every video I'm always talking about in the midst of something, in the midst of something, in the midst of something. God damn. I don't know why that just made me like recognize, like, you always talk about something that's in the midst. What's in the fall? What's in the midst, girl? Okay, so I was about to say it again. While he's home for the holidays trying to recover, he does not have the best relationship with his father, who is a pastor. And y'all, he one of them pastors that's just like, why is you preaching? Because you shall not lead the people in the right direction. He is just... So he don't got the best relationship with his unaffectionate ass daddy, and he is running into his past, and his past just happens to be BB, his ex. And BB is a mom. She got her own things going on with motherhood, and she still has a thing for our star football player. But at the same time, she's afraid that he gonna leave her again, and she's not willing to really risk that. Yeah. Now see, me, once you close the door is closed. I don't give nobody no second chances for nothing. Marcus was really my husband Marcus was the first person I ever was just like, okay, you know what? You made a little oopsie. Let's try again. But I promise you, before that, you even breathe at me wrong, you gone. You breathe wrong, you're gone. That's the type of I was on, okay? And so for BB to be like, oh, he left me and I can't just risk let him leave me again. Girl, you better make the next move your best move, because he is out here playing games. Hello? So, I don't know. I think I kind of enjoyed, I don't know, because the Christmas Catch, they have more, a lot more going on as far as like the church and praying and restoring relationships, and you know, they had a lot more going on than You Make It Feel Like Christmas, but they were both 3-star reads. I don't know what was missing, but something was missing. I feel like it just was moving too fast, and I feel like more things could have happened to elevate the story. What those things are, I don't know. So, yeah, I definitely would read I would give Christian fiction another try. I do want to see more stories where the characters feel relatable and they feel true to who we are as people who love the Lord. You know, like you see me, I love the Lord, but clearly I have a cussing problem. So I just want to see, some, you know, people who are trying and they're on their path with Jesus, and it's hard and it's ugly and everything is not wrapped up in a bow nice and neatly, because everything is not always glitz and glam. And I don't know, maybe people like their stories to be wrapped up nice and neatly because we need escapism, and books help us escape. And maybe people don't want to read stuff that feels too real. I don't know. You let me know how you feel. And if there are other Christian fictions that you've read that you felt like was good, and I'm not talking about Christian books. I mean, if you want to put them in the comments, by all means, please do. But I mean like Christian fiction. So if you have some book recommendations for me where you felt like the characters were relatable and you enjoyed the book and it was a great experience, there were different layers to the story, and you just feel like the book needs to be recognized a little bit more, drop it in the comments. But overall, it was an easy read that I got through very fast. But I will say that outside of me knowing the synopsis, there was nothing really in the books that wowed me to make me want to talk about it to somebody else. And I say that respectfully. So I will be trying more Christian fiction, and we'll see how it goes. I hope you guys are enjoying your Sunday. I will be back tomorrow. There is a poll on my community post tab on my page on YouTube that I want you to participate in, because I'm asking you guys, what do you guys want to see more of on my channel? Do you want to see more vlogs? Do you want to see more book reviews? Do you want to see more art taste tests? Do you want to see more book recommendations? So go vote so I can know what the people want to know, what the people want to see. And I will see you guys, or you guys will see me tomorrow. Okay, bye.